Hello, my name is Hussein Tosuner and this is my midterm video reflection. So let's start. How did your midterm discussion go? Explain your answer. Was it good, bad, okay, so? Why? Well, I think it was okay. We talked about 9 minutes, which I think is pretty good. The discussion was kind of repetitive. We didn't have much to say. I think that's because the question was kind of undiscussable. What I mean is, it was not suitable for discussing for a long time, and I think 9 minutes is a long time. And I actually had to change my mind during the discussion so that I can continue to discuss it. Yeah. How comfortable are you sharing your ideas with your classmates in English? I'm comfortable enough. I was comfortable enough. We had discussed it before the exam, so I think that helped too. What did you do well during your group discussion? Something you feel comfortable about or confident with during a group discussion? I think my arguments were valid and convincing, although I wasn't trying to convince anyone, I was just discussing for the sake of discussing. And I think my pronunciation was good. I don't know if this counts. Yeah, that's all. What did you do well during your okay, we talked about that. What is something you can improve next time you have a group discussion? Well, I stutter a lot. I want to be more fluent. I have no problems in understanding what's being said. I can watch a movie without subtitles. I can read a book in English without any problems. But when it comes to speaking, this proves my point. Especially speaking without any preparation, I stutter a lot. I believe this is because I don't speak English in my daily life, and that's if we ignore me talking to myself in English. I use YouTube a lot and I watch a lot of videos, and 90% of them are in English. That's why I'm a good listener, but not a good speaker. Also, I should participate more. I should speak more in discussions. I only spoke twice in the entire discussion. Yeah, I could speak more. What was the most interesting thing you learned in this unit about travel, trust, and tourism? The most interesting thing I learned was from Joe Gebbia's TED Talk. It was about designing for trust. Like, designing for trust is the most interesting thing I learned. Like, it's weird to think that design can make people feel safe, and as Joe Gebbia says, right design can actually help us overcome our most deeply rooted biases. That's really interesting for me. What's the topic you would like to learn about or talk about in class for our next unit? I think anything scientific is okay. I like science, or maybe something philosophical. I don't know. Also, I like to talk about more controversial topics. Like, I think I feel better at discussing more controversial topics. For example, I will give you some example questions. Should we ban genetically modified food, or should governments be allowed to spy on their citizens, or should we allow assisted suicide? Like that.